Why you do that? What you thinking about?
Nah, I was listening to that Silk Sonic. Can y'all hear us?
Yo, what's good in the hood?
We're actually using
a new computer.
different camera. Our batteries didn't charge up on the actual camera that we use, so we're just using the web camera that's on the computer. Can you hear me? Does it sound good? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs down? Gotta get some, so we know that it's working.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be moving? If it's working. Okay, so it's working. Cool. What's good in the hood? Corey Geiger, what's good? He said he can hear us. What's up? Yo, how's it? How you living in Florida? Hi,
Charlene, what's the word? How are you?
What's good in the hood, y'all?
Oh, man.
So you saw this week, I don't have anything wrinkled on. First of all, y'all, it's getting cold here in Arizona. This is not the business.
Not cold. But...
Nah, it's cold. It's like 71 today. Doesn't it 71 feels hella cold?
No.
Yes, it does.
It just feels really cold, like in the morning.
Why you got the fan on?
So it don't get stuffy in here. Boy, you love it being stuffy.
No, I can open the window. How's y'all's week going? Tell me what's new. We going on any dates? Tell me something good. I'm back on the road this week, so we're trying to get a live in before I leave.
For the third week in a row?
Literally, you guys, for the third week in a row. I was in LA this past weekend. I did get some video footage, but I didn't record the whole thing.
For the third week in a row, she leaving.
And tomorrow I leave for Atlanta.
It's been hard to make these videos because the co-star is always gone.
I'll be in Atlanta. I get back on Sunday morning. I get back early Sunday morning. So anyone feels cold when you move to sunny states, I bet y'all looked at us like a bunch of punks when y'all lived in Indiana.
Charlene, you're moving back to Florida.
Oh no, Charlene!
At least you gave it a try.
Look, did anything change since last week? I know. I'm just like trying to figure out what happened. Are we not going to move to a different part of Arizona? Like, what's going on? When is this happening? Do me and Jay need to step in and talk to anybody?
We said, we out of here. We gone.
Yeah, 71 does feel a little bit chilly, Corey, especially when it's like there's no humidity in the air here. So it's like the true temperature. So I think I was trying to catch a little bit of a sinus infection, which I haven't had since I first got here because the air is so dry.
Yeah, my hands get like super dry too right now. Like
everything's dry. My lips is dry right now.
I've said it before. I get eczema pretty bad, like right around here. I get in my eyebrows, and it starts flaring up every time that it gets cold. So
yeah, actually, you guys. So my eczema was starting to break out really bad. Tell the people how my skin coming back. My skin is coming back, you guys. Finally, I don't feel like I have to wear makeup.
It's cool or whatever.
No, literally, you guys, when we went to Mexico, my skin was absolutely terrible. How do you ever see my skin look that bad?
I just thought he said it because it was the mask that was making that.
The mask was really inflaming my eczema, but then I had a lot of hyperpigmentation over here.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen my skin that bad?
Yeah.
You've seen my skin that bad before.
When we was in India, it got pretty bad. Like it would like flake up like right here.
That was my eczema. I'm talking about Anyways, you know, guys, when we paying attention, y'all, my hyperpigmentation over here was like really bad. Yeah. So I was like wearing makeup, which I don't really wear makeup.
Yeah.
So I was wearing makeup every day.
You're right.
Yeah, I was wearing makeup every day. Like it was bad. So now I'm feeling finally back and I don't have to wear makeup every day and I'm feeling really good.
Okay.
Skin coming back. I'm so excited because I hate wearing a bunch of makeup. Charlene said, we did try. We also came to help my mom with her husband who just passed last month. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, which is definitely sudden. And my mom wants to be closer to my siblings and her other grandchildren on the East Coast. And my husband hates it here, so he is ready. We're closing on the house in a couple of weeks and have the pods booked. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You are leaving like so quick.
Gone. Hey, Jasmine, how are you?
Wait, did you guys buy a home back in Florida? Or are you buying a home? Did I misinterpret that? Hi, Jasmine. How are you?
Corey says, I get it too, Ashley. Skin around my cheeks and nose flake up from the cold. Yeah.
Yes.
It's just melanated people. That ain't how we
this cold weather ain't it.
We supposed to be, that. Like I said, when we went to Jamaica.
I know our skin was like amazing.
When we went to Jamaica, our skin was like we could have been like for a skincare. It was company.
So clear.
It would have been really.
It was so clear. We both typically have really clear skin.
Yeah, I get.
Outside of the eczema thing.
Yeah.
But my eczema, I think I told you guys before, my eczema last year broke out so bad that my skin was open on my neck. Like it was like burning so bad I had to sleep on ice cubes. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was ugly too. Jasmine said, I'm good. How are you guys? We are good.
We are good.
In grind mode, working on some of the same things and working on something new. So we're excited about that. We'll tell you guys that in the coming months. Hey, Brittany, how are you? Also, really this time, you guys, like I'm trying to transform my whole body by the next 3 months.
Hey, would you say March?
Yeah, March.
And you swear you fat though. You ain't fat. You swear you fat.
Babe.
You swear you fat. You not fat.
Okay, I know I'm not fat, but compared to what I like.
You're fine, babe. I know where you want to be.
Thank you, babe.
I know where you want to be, but you're fine, babe.
Thank you. But I'm like very uncomfortable in my skin. Like, well, not my facial skin anymore, but like my body. Charlene said, so we just sold my mom's house here to a small investment company. So it was 1, 2, 3, but we're going to Orlando tomorrow to look at 3 homes. Definitely buying in Florida because this is the last time I'm moving. Girl, I mean, I got to give it to you, like moving across the country. Because I told Jay, I was like, this is the only time I'm moving across the country.
Multiple times, just like within months of each other. I know that has to be exhausting.
I'm praying for you, Charlene.
Did y'all get everything unpacked? I hope not. I hope you still got some stuff packed.
Probably not because they moved with her mom. Yeah. So, I'm praying for you because I know that's tough. Like doing this cross-country move, like one time, he's done it a couple times, but I don't want to do it no more. But you got this, Charlene. Stop, Zoe. No.
Before you go, make sure you get some randizzles before you go.
Oh, if you haven't had randizzles,
make sure you get randizzles before you go.
We actually haven't had randizzles in forever.
Wow. We said we were going to do a video on it, but we haven't done it.
Yeah.
But we haven't even been there since the summer.
Did we even go this summer?
I think last time you went for Taco Tuesday, I didn't go that day.
Oh,
we were still living in that apartment.
So that was in the spring because we've been here for a minute. So Charlene said we didn't bring too much, just like clothes, but Lord, give me the strength and tequila. Ooh, listen, Charlene, I'm gonna drink some tequila for you, honey, because for real. But you got this. Listen, there's a reason for everything. Yeah, right. And, I really don't believe that anything is put on us, more than we can bear. So prayers up for you and your husband and your family. And we are sending you all the good vibes. Charlene said, yes, there's a couple places I want to hit up for sure. Corey said, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlene. Jasmine said, wait, Charlene, are you in AZ currently? Yep. She's in AZ for the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. Hey, everything, like we said before, everything happens for a good reason. We cannot wait to hear the good news that you have to bring to us 6 months to a year.
I know. And we're going to be talking about this, Charlene. Like, Remember when I moved out to Arizona and then moved back to Florida, and now look what happened? That's gonna be your story. We're already
Charlene gonna be like,
throwing it out there.
If I didn't move back to Florida, we wouldn't have been
exactly
fill in the blank. So we're gonna wait for that.
Exactly. I'm totally here for that.
Let's see. Jasmine says, yes, we moved here in September. It was short-lived, but AZ is great. Not while we're moving. And Jasmine says, oh, wow, thanks. Sorry. Look, I can't even read right now. I think I've been drinking a little. This is wine, y'all.
You just hit. He did. If you can't read right now, you can't read.
You don't know what I've been drinking.
If you can't read right now, you can't read. Jasmine said, oh, well, that's fast.
Yeah. Let me redeem myself. Oh, wow, that was fast. I'm sorry for the reason you guys have to move again. Charlene.
Okay, I see you hooked on phonics.
I remember hooked on phonics. Remember we used to clown people? Be like, that's why you hooked on phonics.
Yeah, because who was trying to prove he can read? Floyd.
Mayweather.
I'm not clowning Floyd because Floyd is a lot richer than me.
Floyd got all the money in the world.
I don't need to know how to read if I got money.
He could just slap me with 100,000 and be like, I'll pay somebody to read for me. What can I say?
Dead ass. Like you literally, I could pay somebody to read for me. I don't even care. I'm not a Floyd fan, but I'm not down on Floyd because I'd rather have money than be able to read.
You got money.
No, let me quit saying that.
Yeah, I was one of those. I was like, I can't get with that.
I take that back, y'all.
I see what you were saying.
You see what I was saying?
I see what you were saying.
I really just want both money and I read well already.
Corey said that wine got Jay reading like Webby.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Dang, I nailed it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So as you guys can see from the title, 2022 is upon us.
You trying to do a little recap of 2021?
Man, 2022 is like literally like less than 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Less than 3 weeks away. Goodness.
What you trying to let him know?
Christmas
babe?
is the week after next.
How do you feel about 2021?
Let's talk about 2022 real quick.
We ain't there yet.
We almost there.
You can't get to 2022 without recapping 2021.
But that's not the title of this video. This title of the video is 2022. I didn't title this video 2021 in reflection.
I just was wondering how you feel about 21.
You know what I mean?
Y'all want to know how I feel about 2021?
I guess just don't worry about what Jason put.
Go ahead. What you got to say about 22, babe? What you got to say?
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
Well, I asked you first. How you feel about 21?
No, you go ahead. Since you all up on 21, sweating 2021, all on 2021 nuts and whatnot. Go ahead.
Trust and believe. I ain't trying to be on 21's nuts no more.
It was interesting. 2021 was interesting.
It was definitely interesting.
If I have to say, and I'm being 100% truthful, my highlight of 2021 was our YouTube channel.
Okay.
I have to say, for me, getting this YouTube channel to where it is right now, with your help, has been like a huge accomplishment for me personally, because it does require a lot of work if you're not one of the lucky ones just to put up like 4 or 5, 10, 20 videos and it just hits like that and you get 20,000 subscribers within like a week or two. Like we literally had days where we get like 1 subscriber for like 2 or 3 days and then go another week and we only got like 5 subscribers for that whole week. After putting out so many videos, like it really got to the point like I've been like, why am I doing this? Mm-hmm. But just kept going. It eventually hit. And now here you guys are with us right now. We really appreciate you.
We do.
But I have to say, working day in, day out, night in and on YouTube has probably been one of my biggest accomplishments.
And you did a great job because I was
working.
I couldn't do this alone. Like seriously, I literally just show up for YouTube and he does everything else. But if I'm being really transparent with you guys, I was actually in therapy the first 6 months of 2021.
For the first 6 months?
Yeah. So I did a lot of this year has been a lot of like self-work for me. I like being it's not easy for me to be transparent, but I do like being transparent because I just like for people to know like the real of what's going on. So yeah, I did a lot of therapy this year. I found an amazing therapist and she helped me like work through some things that connecting things back to my childhood, trauma that I've experienced in the workplace, actually, like as a Black woman, like all of those things have played a part in my mental health. So yeah, that happened. I mean, it's been a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had panic attacks this year that I struggled through at the beginning of the year. I'm learning to listen to my body more and really just kind of reject spaces that are not made for me. We built and monetized 2 businesses this year.
Yeah, so like, we're really, really excited to see where all this is going to take off in 2022. But yeah, like we definitely did.
And that is, so I have my own business, you guys, where I'm coaching women. I'm a career strategist for women. And so I launched my business this year. It's going well. My goal was by the first of the year to have it automated. And what has happened?
It's automated.
It's freaking automated, you guys. Like, I cannot believe it. I've put in so much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And now it's like pretty much I don't have to be present very often to make it run. So, but I love my clients. I love what I'm doing. Yeah. So that's been a highlight.
Real quick, Jason Campbell, what it do? How's the new
Jason Campbell?
How's the new baby?
How are you?
How's the new baby? And Courtney, what up? That's my sister.
Hey sis, how are you?
How are you?
Corey said he did a lot of traveling.
We did.
A lot, like.
Well, you did.
I did a lot of traveling.
You did a lot.
But that's pretty normal for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots have been on a lot of planes this year.
Ooh, tell them about your little thing that you got yesterday. Your sweepstakes that you won.
Y'all, so I never win anything, like ever. Jason said I miss sleep. Yeah, we're gonna have to get our minds right because I love sleeping. But yeah, I did a sweepstakes a couple weeks ago for this like 1-year membership private jet membership, and I won. So
starting in 2022.
We have a year membership to this private jet
company.
Yeah,
we don't know how much is going to be as far as like paying, but we just have the free membership to utilize, these jets.
Yeah, for 2.
Yeah, but we don't know how much it's going to be though, as far as like the round trips.
Yo, so funny because we could totally front and just be on a private jet and be like, y'all, we made it. We flying private now. Private jets only.
Hey, wait for that video. We gonna be extra bougie in that.
Y'all gonna be like, y'all literally just told us that y'all want a free membership. So, like, let us live. Brittany said, what do you do again with your business? So, Brittany, I'm a career strategist for women. So I help women who are underpaid, feeling undervalued, overworked, and wanting to grow their careers and don't know what to do. I help them, women grow their careers into leadership level roles. If you want to be a director, an executive, if you're trying to get the bag, I help you negotiate all of that. And I also help you to just be a bomb ass leader in the workplace. So that's what I do for women. Charlene said, proud of all you guys accomplished, especially during the pandemic. Thank you, Charlene.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. We really did accomplish a lot. It has not been easy, and I ain't even gonna lie, it hasn't even been that fun.
We got more to go.
We got a lot more to go.
More to go.
You just do the background work so it can be fun and like fun later. Thanks, Jason. Jason said I just started looking into that. Flying private will be the best way to fly.
Yeah.
So if you guys actually ever come to Phoenix, you can fly semi-private through JSX. I think we've talked about that before. So we've flown JSX before. Amazing. Definitely makes you feel hella bougie. And I like bougie things. Yeah. And don't get it twisted because this man is bougie too. He is so bougie. I
ain't that bougie.
Nah, I don't know if that was activated since meeting me.
I got holes in my socks. I ain't that bougie. I got holy socks.
I got holy socks too.
Around here. I ain't that bougie.
Don't let it. Don't let his little cool demeanor fool y'all. This man is very bougie. You are, and I feel like I activated that in you. You know, people get a taste of some, you know, and then they just can't go back.
Whatever.
That's you.
Oh, so you took me out of the streets.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't make me give you back to the hood.
I took you from the streets. Okay. I'm playing. Nah, but like for real. Give me my credit.
No. Ben liking nice stuff.
Nah, it's the difference between being bougie and liking nice stuff. This man is very bougie.
Ah, dang, Charlene, why you have to call me out like that? She said he's not bougie as he sips wine out of a $40 Yeti.
Listen, Charlene, we need to take a picture of our little of our cabinet.
No, we don't.
Because how many Yetis do we have?
Enough.
This man is only like, I'm only drinking out of Yeti cups. Dang, these dogs loud.
Let's see.
Yeah, Jason.
Dang, Charlene, you ain't have to call me out like
Charlene,
that.
For real.
I thought we was cool. Charlene, ain't you Team Aquarius?
He be trying to act like he's not, but you are, and that's okay.
Charlene, ain't you Team Aquarius?
I am proudly bougie. I think everybody should be bougie because everybody should experience nice things. Jason said, y'all got all that Cali style on. Ashley took Vagabond off the streets and raised him properly into a high-class man. You know what I'm saying, Corey? You already know what it is. No, I'm joking, you guys. He's already was a high-class man. I truly feel like I made him a little bit more bougie. Mm-hmm. Did I?
You did a little bit.
Yeah.
It rubbed off.
I know. People have been calling me bougie my whole life.
Charlene says, I'm Team Cancer and bougie as hell. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it though.
No, listen.
Even my coworkers at work be calling me bougie.
I think people should be bougie. I think everybody deserves to live in luxury. I think people deserve to have luxury experiences. If that's called bougie, like sign me up. Yeah. I like being extra. Jason knows, like when I used to go to New York, I've done this every time I went. I would literally go to New York City, black car only the whole time.
Doing the Uber and
Lyft. I just do a I would do like black cars the whole time. Like I don't want a regular car. I want black car. I'm coming up luxury, black car to the airport.
But when we come up, like I said before, when we do these group trips with y'all gonna be we gonna plan and set up everything so it'll be bougie for everybody. So y'all be able to come with us, kick it with us on vacation. Just know that this vacation gonna be bougie too.
Listen, I'm literally grinding right now so I can be bougie in every aspect of my life when I turn 40 plus.
We're gonna have an all white party.
I'm being bougie as hell. Listen, and it might happen at 38. I don't know. But I'm grinding so I can be bougie for the rest of my life. Literally. Literally. Charlene said, I have 3, and my husband gets so mad when he asks me how much they cost. No, because the Yeti cups are the bomb. You put me on the Yeti.
I know. Yeah. Who put you on the Yeti? Okay. I took you from them plastic cups to them plastic solo cups to the.
Okay, with the throwback sweater, rib sweater up here with the light color sweater with the light color washed out jeans.
Here we go.
Jason said, hey, the money will catch up to your bouginess. It totally will. I agree, Jason.
Here we go. Yeah. Is today just call out Jason Day?
Today is I love Jason Day.
Let's just call out.
We're just giving you love, babe.
Just calling Jason out on all the stuff he did, huh?
But I've been called bougie my whole life, so this ain't nothing new.
So let's get back to my original statement.
2022,
y'all. 2022. Y'all excited about 2022? I'm excited about 2022. I don't want to say New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
I don't like that term when people are like, hey, what are your New Year's resolution? Only because I feel like New Year's resolutions are meant to be broken. Like nobody keeps New Year's resolutions. So I want to say, What are your life-changing goals for 2022?
That's really good, babe.
What are your life-changing goals? Everybody, tell us real quick what your life-changing goal is for 2022. What's your life-changing goal for 2022?
My life-changing goal is to grow my business for it to be like self-sustaining in a way that like it replaces my regular income.
Right.
Plus.
Right. I think mine is right along the lines with that. Create a couple more streams of income. So that way we can have more flexibility, more freedom. I think that's
you working remote.
That's one of my life-changing goals. Working remote will be nice, but yeah. Charlene says definitely want to stop. She wants to stop moving.
Charlene's like, I just want to settle down. That's it. That's a good goal, Charlene.
That is a good goal.
Corey said, when y'all have children, be bougie and fit him in some Louis Vuitton diapers. Now, we ain't that bougie.
Not diapers.
No, because although I'm bougie, I'm economical. Like, that's not.
They gonna look like they bougie.
They gonna look like $1 million.
Just like the collar you bought for Boo Boo for Zoe.
Yeah, $10. Looks like. Did you like that? My baby needs like diamonds around her neck.
So we have this collar for Zoe. It has a little bow tie on it
with rhinestones
and like all these rhinestones. So when you see it, like she look like she all stylish and whatnot.
Because she is. That's my baby. But nah, like you guys. First of all, I would never buy my kids like a pair of Jordans. Like
no, because they're gonna mess it up.
Well, that and your feet gonna grow. Like I'm just not. I'm smart with the money. But my kids aren't going to have like bad things. I'm not buying them a Benz for their first car.
No.
Like we're not that bougie.
We ain't that bougie. That's just like, that's rich. We going to be rich.
What you trying to say?
What?
That's rich.
I said we going to be rich.
But even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy my kids a Benz for their first car.
No, I know.
You got to work for that.
Nah, they still going to be in a hoopty.
My kids ain't gonna be in no hoopty.
Nah, they gonna be in a hoopty. They need to know the value.
That is hilarious because you have totally changed your tone. I was the one who said I want my kids to have a nice, safe car, not very expensive. And he was like, no. And you were like, no, I want them to have like a really nice brand new car. I was like, no.
I never said brand new car. I would like for them to have a newer car, but it's hoopty. Now, what I mean by a newer hoopty, like a 2000, well, at that time, it's going to be like a 2020, 2022.
That's not what, right? That's not what you said before. Because I was like, well, you could buy the kids brand new luxury car with your own money.
Okay, I think I do remember that.
Thank you. My thing is all about safety.
I've done a lot of growing since then. So
yeah, I just want my kids to be safe.
Stop trying to call me. Stop calling me out.
What's your life-changing goal?
You ain't listening?
Your life-changing goal is to build other streams of income and work remote to be free? Is that what it is?
See, yeah, but you ain't.
I've just said it back to you. Okay, I went some other. What are y'all's life-changing goals? So we got Charlene. Charlene said, I just want to be stable. She's trying not to move anymore.
Yeah.
You guys have heard mine.
And travel more. I would like to
travel more.
Yeah.
I just want that to be my whole life. Just travel more.
Did we go out of the country this year besides Mexico? No. Man, slacking.
No. We were going out the country.
See, we was supposed
to. I was out twice a year.
We should have went. See, we was thinking about Jamaica or Mexico, and we did Mexico.
Well, we did Mexico because it was so easy. Like, it's just a 2-hour flight. And it was super cheap. Yeah. So.
I kind of wish. I kind of miss Jamaica.
Yeah. I just want 2022 just to be not like 2021. Oh, man. I'm trying to keep my mental health here. No panic attacks.
Yeah.
Have my anxiety actually is managed a lot better.
I was gonna say your anxiety is not bad at all compared to what it was.
It's gotten a lot better, but I would like for it to get better. Yeah. And building a business is really uncomfortable. So I just want to feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Corey says, mine is to fix myself. This year just made me realize how much I need to.
Oh, Corey, that's such a good goal.
Self-awareness is huge. A lot of people don't have self-awareness. And so they think that they, ish don't stink.
Yeah.
We're really, some of the people who don't have self-awareness, they probably like some of the people that's like the most messed up in the head.
Absolutely.
Because you're not aware of what you're doing.
I'm big on self-development. I read a lot of books, listen to a lot of podcasts. So yeah, that's dope, Corey. Yeah. I love to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. That's deep.
And truthful. I like that.
Yeah, it's honest, right? Because we can walk around all day and be like, nah, everything has been beautiful. The whole year has been perfect.
I think everybody can use a little, maintenance on themselves
all the time.
In their personal life. Like, I really feel like we grow up in a society to where, you go to school, you graduate college, you find a job, and then bam, you're done. Like you don't need you don't need to know no more. You don't need to learn anything else. You don't need to create new opportunities or experience for yourself. You done did everything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, I think like I want to say like within the last year and a half, I was like, nah, it's like even when you're old, like just don't stop learning.
You can't. I mean, we're always evolving we should always be evolving. Like if you're not changing, I think that means you're not growing.
Yeah.
And so when you evolve, you learn new things. You learn new things about yourself. Like, and I've had to confront a lot of like my insecurities this year. Like when you grow a business, y'all, like all the ugly stuff be coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you had your ups, you had your downs, your mid levels.
When I literally was in the middle of my first launch, remember I sat on the couch and was bawling my eyes out. And he was like, what's wrong? It's going to be fine. And I was like, I want it to be okay. I put so much hard work into this, the whole year. And it's like really hard. It's really hard, but it's tough to grow with you though.
Yeah. Jason says, building my business, start a YouTube channel, just got to provide the best for my family and keep control of my time. Yes. I like that. Keep control.
That's dope.
Keep control of my time. I like that phrase because like, I think one of the best things you can do is go into business for yourself. I don't know if you guys seen that viral video that came out like yesterday or a couple of days ago where the CEO of better.com laid off 900 people via Zoom. And I'm like, yo, that's super trash. And he's like, your termination is effective immediately.
Trash.
And that just tells me it's like you cannot depend on a job for your life,
No.
Because you're literally dependent on a job. If your job was to close, ask yourself this: if your job was to close down tomorrow, would you be able to survive for like the next 3 months? If the answer is no, it might be some time that you sit down and come up with, a plan or something like that. Because I don't think we should be dependent on a job. Like they're the hands that's feeding you. I want to feed myself. I don't want nobody feeding me.
Remember was like, don't bite the hand that feed me.
Yeah. No, that's what.
Nah, but really though,
that's what we're trying to get to. That's what we're trying to get to. When it was like, well, we said once we get successful, we want to be able to be like, don't bite the hand that feeds me. Bite our own hands because we feeding ourselves, with our own business.
Yeah.
Like we don't. And then the thought of getting paid every 2 weeks, like it's asinine.
Instead of being able to generate money on demand
on a regular basis instead of just 2 weeks, like, oh, I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. Like when you sit and think about it, that's just insane. Even though you've been putting hours and hours of work right then and that day,
Yeah. I think we should have options. Like I'm all about options. If you want to go into the workplace, because there's pros and cons to both, right? It's hard either way. Like it can be tough either way. But I do believe that we should have options. Like this is what I want for the women that I coach, right? I want you to build up your career so beautifully, right? That if you want to stay in the workplace, you can make at least $200K, right? But you can also step aside and use your 9 to 5 to build your own side hustle that maybe grows into a main business, build that up. And if you want to jump back in to the workplace, you can command at least 200. And if you want to go out, if you don't want to work in the workplace, you got a business. Yeah. So to me, it's all about choices and options. And that's really what my life, at least I've been able to make choices, right? Like for a long time, I'm just trying to strengthen like my options.
Right. Right. So I think a lot of people, they get it mixed up too when they start a business. They're like, I'm a business owner, so the first, I know it was for me. The first thing I think about, with me being a successful business owner is that you're a millionaire. It was like, no, because you could be a successful business owner and make 200, 300,000 a year, 400,000 a year. And I think it's easier. It's really easy to make 300, 400,000 a year by having your own business than it is to be working for somebody else making 3, 4, 500,000 a year. A lot of people, they just have that mentality of, being a millionaire by owning your own business. No, own your own business and bring in, 200, 300, 400,000, which is very doable.
It's definitely doable. I think what makes it not doable for a lot of people is because people underestimate their ability to provide amazing services, right? And everything that you put into it. So you underprice yourself, right? So like people are just doing, I used to do stuff for super cheap. I used to do stuff for free.
Yeah,
I ain't doing nothing for free no more, y'all.
I did too.
So
I did too.
So people are just charging like pennies for their services and trying to appeal to everybody. And like whatever your business is, it's not for everybody. So Joseph said, hey guys. Hey Joseph, how are you? Watching to some gems being dropped. We talking real talk, Joseph. Joseph said, what? Why did he terminate them? He terminated them because he said that they were trying to make room in the market or something like that. Even though they had just gotten like $700 million in investments, he got fired and some of the executive team resigned. So it's a big shit show. Jason said, trust in your ability to produce. That's what being an entrepreneur comes down to. Absolutely, Jason, for real.
And the crazy thing, a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, they're not even smart. How many of these entrepreneurs you've worked with at, these CEOs, and they're not smart, but they're millionaires. They're not smart. The only thing that they've done is that they kept failing. And that was one thing that I read. I know Jordan said it before, but it's like, if you keep failing, it was Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Fail forward.
You can fail 20 times, but if you succeed on that 21st time, bam, you hit it.
But school doesn't teach us that. School teaches us not to fail, right? Or if you fail, then you've actually failed. I think if you fail, it's hard, but as long as you learn something from it and adjust and pivot, like you're good, right?
That's the best type of experience you can get is failing, because now you know what not to do.
Exactly. Like that's why like traditional school is just, it teaches you to be an amazing employee.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm still scared to fail. I'm still, learning that myself. But yeah, like failing is like even what's his name? Gary Vee. He was like, oh, I love to fail. I love failing.
I think people grow when they run towards like the failure, right? Because maybe because people are like, well, what if I fail? I'm like, but what if you win?
Yeah. And then if
it doesn't work? But what if it does?
And then if you fail, then you just learn something what not to do.
Yeah.
Boo, we gotta go pee.
I've actually had to really by building my own business, I really had to confront my fear of rejection. And I didn't realize how bad my fear of rejection was until I started really truly building a business. So that has been something that I've actually grown through, right? Because I've been rejected so many times. It's just kind of whatever. But you still got to keep going. So Joseph said, I agree with you, Jay. We need to invest our money and create wealth and make our money work for us. Absolutely. That's what life is all about, not making money and just spending it, right? But it's about making money and making it work for us, right? And leveraging the money that we make at our 9-to-5s to do other things so that we do have options, right? Because if you don't want to work in your 9-to-5 anymore, you shouldn't have to. Like, you should be able to be like, you know what? I have other streams of income that I can build up. But I don't believe we should all be like, chained to our 9 to 5s. Corey said that's 100% where I am. I underestimate the value of what I could bring. Yeah, Corey. I mean, it's all about growth. One of the things that's really helped me is I read all business and money mindset books. That's all I read.
Yeah.
I read autobiographies of entrepreneurs. And like, how many books have I listened to this year?
A lot. And they'll tell you firsthand too. I mean, listening, like I've heard some of her books. I mean, these people are no different from me and you. No difference from me and you. The only difference is that they actually did it. They actually went for it and failed multiple times. That's the only difference.
And kept getting up. They just didn't. They were like relentless. They were relentless. Jason said, learn from your failures. Absolutely. Jason said, hit the like. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. Please.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Joseph said, yes, that's so true. Charlene said, yes, I believe that's what holds me back a lot. That fact that I may or may not be rejected. Definitely need to just go for things more in 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, there's a book called, don't get me started on books because I could give y'all a whole rundown, but there's a book, Charlene, or anybody else you may like. It's called The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes.
Let me type that in there. Year of Yes.
It's not
typing. Oh, you let me, man. Year of
The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And if you can apply some of those principles of basically just because I believe in the power of no also, but when you're like, oh, I want to try this out, or I want to try this business out, like, just say yes and see what happens. And if it makes you, if you're like really scared, that means you should be doing it. Like, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing it. It means you should go for it. Mm-hmm. So like, run after the rejection because somebody gonna say yes.
Like you can get 20, like I said, you can get 20 no's, but all you need is one yes. And when you think of it like that, it's like, well, dang.
All you need is one yes.
All I need is one?
I don't need 20 yeses. I just need one.
That actually happened to, I think it was Jay-Z. He kept getting rejected by record labels until one was like, okay, now look at him. Then you think of like all these musician artists who's been trying to get their music on the radio, their mixtape and stuff like that. They got all these no's, and then they get the one yes, and then bam, it takes off.
The CEO and founder of Spanx, actually, they went they're public, but they're like a $1 billion company. And I'm thinking of another company that went public, but she was saying she had this idea and she was trying to get a manufacturer to like create her prototype, and they kept rejecting her. Mm-hmm. Now look where she at.
And then she got the one yes.
Yes, she got the one yes.
Oh, that's your book, the one yes.
I do want to write a book one day.
That's your book, the one yes.
The one yes. Joseph said that this is good information because I'm going to med school here in AZ, and with loans, I want to be able to pay them off quickly. But I've been investing in my own personal money to make sure I can do so. That's so dope, Joseph. I'm so excited for you that you're going to med school.
Yeah.
Congratulations in advance, Dr. Joseph. Dr. Joseph.
Well, go be with him then. I see how you looking at him.
Dr. Joseph.
Go be with him.
Oh, Joseph said, plus it's giving me motivation to study for my physiology exam on studies. So thank you guys. You're welcome. Charlene said, look at her now. She got all her employees a trip to anywhere in 10K. Right? That's the kind of company that I'm trying to create. Like, I want to create that space for women.
Oh, yeah. She was that one that gave her employees $10,000.
And a trip to anywhere they wanted to go in the world. This is why we need more women leaders. Like, no shade to men. We need more women leaders, and we need more leaders that are people of color.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
But we need more women leaders for sure.
I agree.
Because women are more like, we have that like nurturing piece. And for so long at work, everybody's like, don't bring your emotions to work. Don't take anything personal. And it's like, how can you not take things personal?
The thing that cracks me up when they say that women are too emotional in the lead, I be seeing some hella emotional men out here. Super emotional. I'm like,
don't get me started.
I'm like, yo, you tripping over this?
Like
you red in the face over this?
Dead ass.
Like y'all super emotional.
You guys, I used to work with this lawyer, bless his heart, because he was cool. One little thing happens, can't find his AirPods. God damn it. He's up, slamming things, red in the face, walking around. I'm like, yo, you good?
Jesus Christ. I'm like, chill out.
I'm like, bro, you good? Like, what happened? Did somebody die?
Man.
I can't find my AirPods. I'm like, bruh, just sit down, take a couple deep breaths. They're going to pop up somewhere. You last had the AirPods in your office. They did not grow legs and walk away. I messed up on this contract. I'm like, remember I used to come up with tell you?
Yeah, I'd be cracking up at all the stories.
Just fix the contract. But we emotional.
Yeah, right. I mean, the one of the most perfect examples that, you know, people was giving Serena Williams all types of gripe for her being emotional during her tennis match, where the most emotional tennis player was a man. What was his name?
John McEnroe.
McEnroe. Yeah, he was like the most.
He was terrible.
The most emotional tennis player in history. But everybody praised him over it.
Yeah.
But Serena Williams does it, and you know.
But that's the problem with our society, right? Humans are emotional beings.
Yeah.
That's what makes us human.
Man, I met some super emotional men.
So if you're an emotional man, that's okay.
It's just fine. Which is fine. But just say, you know, women can't be leaders because they too emotional.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I honestly think the problem is that men aren't emotional enough. So y'all, like, who said that? Corey? Yeah, you be suppressing your emotions so much, they just go ham. Like, and I'm over here just like, and people at work will be like, how do you stay so calm? I'm like, I have bigger fish to fry in the world of today than me worrying about me messing up on this little typo on this contract.
Man, it's gonna get done regardless. It's gonna get done.
I got bigger. Y'all are not about to stress me out over no little typo on a contract. Like, I don't have time. Oh my gosh.
Joseph says, definitely need more women leaders. Can't wait for the day I see a woman president. Corey says, yo, I would bet money it's because he was told to suppress his emotions as a child.
Corey, I don't know what it was, bro.
Probably.
But I'm like,
D hates me, the not 22 pregnant year old.
D says she not pregnant. D's like, I'm drinking wine just to let y'all know.
D said, I'm not pregnant and I'm ready.
She ready. Corey said, that's what I'm talking about, fixing myself. If you don't handle that shit, those past issues can come up and blow. Yeah, yes, definitely. So true. D said the future is woman. The future is woman. I'm so Listen, I'm excited to see more women leaders come up.
I mean, women just in general have more empathy than men.
We have more empathy than men, absolutely. And I love seeing like men support that. Like, I'm really blessed to have you, right? Because it's a lot of men to this day that I've run across that are like, women can't be leaders. Oh, of course a woman would mess that up. I'm like, men been running shit the whole time and been fucking stuff up. What y'all talking about?
I've had some really bad men leaders in my lifetime, like horrible.
My best boss was a woman.
Horrible.
Like, I mean, I've had amazing coaches that were men. Most of my bosses have been men, and
I mean, don't get me wrong. I had some good dudes who know what they're doing. But one of my pet peeves is as somebody who's a leader and they cannot lead whatsoever. Like, they have zero leadership skills. Like, I can't respect you.
I know a lot of bad leaders. Well, leaders. They're in leadership roles, but they're not good leaders. D said, yes. I always encourage my friends to be nurses, teachers, church leaders, HR. Yes. Yeah, we need. Coda said, nah. What you saying nah about, Coda? Please tell me. Yes, we totally need more leaders for sure. I just want to see more women leaders. I want to see more women of color leaders. I want to see more Black women leaders. I want to see more brown women leaders. I want to see more like LGBTQ plus leaders. Oh, we can be a little emotional. Just saying. Yes. Are we talking about men, women? I mean, everybody can be
Everybody
emotional.
can be emotional. It's just a matter of, do you have emotional maturity? Because some people can't control their emotions. Like I could sit there and be really mad, but you ain't gonna know.
Yeah. And I'm honestly tired of people using the fact that women are emotional as excuses not to promote women into leadership roles, or like there's women-led countries that handle the pandemic way better than men-led countries. Like, get over it. Women have emotions and so do men. Like everybody has emotions.
You know what's funny is, and it kind of goes, it just popped in my head. If you guys are single, if you're single, make sure you ask someone, how do you handle yourself when you're mad?
Yeah, D. It's all about emotional intelligence. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. How do you?
It's all about emotional intelligence.
How do you handle yourself when you get mad? And some people be like, "Oh, I just black out and I can't control myself."
Yeah.
Red flag.
Red flag. Because I know some guys who can't handle. They get mad and there's no like, let me go take a walk, calm down, process my thoughts, come back and have a conversation. It's just I'm mad, crying, can't handle myself, flying off, and then it's not a productive convo.
Yeah.
Right. So it's all about, D said the magic phrase is emotional intelligence. Point blank, period. Corey said people don't get that emotions are not gender exclusive. You have highly sensitive men and you have highly sensitive women.
Exactly.
Yes. And
exactly.
I actually am I'm an emotional person. I'm not an emotional person at work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you're not emotional where it affects your decision making.
No, I'm very calm when I need to make like y'all, when you guys write your wills.
Except when you shut the door on her face, then she don't know how to act.
That's a trigger.
Yes, I did it before. I didn't
That's a trigger.
I didn't mean to shut the door on her face to like piss her off. But
you didn't?
No, I told you that. That was the part that was what we were talking about that day. Because we had a whole sit down conversation about that when I shut the door in her face. But I didn't.
My emotional intelligence, I believe I'm a very emotionally intelligent person. But when you hit my trigger, slam a door in my face, I have no emotional intelligence.
I don't know if y'all ever seen that gif with Denzel Washington closing the door. That's exactly what I did. I was like, you know how Denzel be curling his arms and stuff. I was like, boom.
How did that work out?
You was banging. You was trying to bang on the door, like knock the door down. That Gemini was coming out.
It's a trigger.
Capital T, out.
I have triggers, and you know my triggers. So don't hit my triggers.
I didn't know that was your trigger though at that time. I know it is now, but have I done it since?
You haven't.
Well then.
Emotional intelligence goes out the door.
It was gone.
0 to 1,000, 2.5 seconds.
It was gone. Let me tell you the story real quick. So I can't remember what. I don't know if it was like my aftershave or cologne or something, but she accidentally spilled it in the sink, and it was an expensive bottle. But we were like getting into it because I was like, you never pay attention, blah, 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 blah. Then she was saying her thing. And I was like, I'm done. Like I've said before, it's like when we get into arguments,
that little phrase sets me off. I'm done. No, you ain't. We still got some talking to do. I'm not done.
So I've told you guys before, like when we get into like arguments, and I feel like, it's heated. The emotional intelligence is not there. It is not present. I'll be like, yo, I'm done talking. And that just,
I'm done talking. Like T.I. said.
That just fuels her even more. Right. So
I don't get a chance to finish what I'm saying. Proceed.
So I went to the bathroom and she kept talking. So I'm in the bathroom and then I see her, like, I just see like half her silhouette walking into the room. The first thing, it was like muscle memory. The first thing I did was like, boop. And I shut the door. I shut the door.
The door was like this. I was like,
I shut the door, and locked it all in one motion. I was like,
yo.
I was like, boop, boop. I don't know how I did it, but then she started, do. You know how in the cartoons when they bang on the door in the cartoon and the door like bends inside, you know, that's what she was doing.
What else was I supposed to do?
Hey, yo, I was scared to come out too.
But we're very functional. That's not a normal occurrence in our relationship. But I was pissed. I get triggered when I get cut off. Somebody invalidates my feelings. Like, you know, you shut the door in my face. Like, that's a trigger. Let me finish what I'm going to say, and then we could come back and reconvene.
We could go back and laugh about it now because I shut that door with the quickness. I was like, not today, Satan, dude.
I literally was walking in, the door was like this. I was like, I know you didn't just do what I think you did.
I did it quick too.
I'm pretty calm, but my triggers, you guys, I've literally blacked out before. Not on you. No, I haven't blacked out on you. But like I can go from 0 to 1,000 in like about 2.5 seconds. Yeah. But truthfully, I've only blacked out like twice in my life. That's when I got into two fights. 2 out of the 3 fights that I got into. But listen, don't be
y'all. Believe it or not, y'all, we've been together going on 9 years, and if I was to take a guess, I'd say we've been like in like arguments, like loud, you know, arguments.
You don't be playing.
I think we probably like no
less than 5.
I was gonna say no, it's been more than that. More yes, more than 5, less than 10. More than 5, less than 10.
No, like all out, like
more than 5.
More than 5,
less than 10. Yeah.
We talking about the text message arguments?
No. No. Yo, there was one time we got into an argument. We was heading to the gym, and I pulled up into the gym. She just walk out, and I see this dude pull up, and she gets in the car and takes off. I'm like, oh, that's what we doing now?
That was hella petty.
So you just hitting up the side pieces, and you having them come pick you up?
That's because your emotional intelligence was lacking.
Oh, I was mad. I was like, we done.
Your emotional intelligence was lacking. I did. I definitely did. I was like, oh, you want to blow up on me? Cool. Let me call an Uber.
She called an Uber. She called an Uber to meet her at a spot that we were going to. So as soon as we pulled up, she walked out, got into this other car with a dude. I didn't even know who this dude was, and she was gone.
I didn't even say bye.
I mean, just how does that look though? Imagine
I was being petty.
No, I'm saying imagine if roles were reversed, right?
I would have known it was an Uber. I got in the back seat. I can see if I got in the front. I got in the back. You jumped off a cliff.
I know. The dude could have been.
You know how people be jumping to conclusions?
The dude could have been rich.
He jumped off a cliff.
Dude could have been rich, or he sent Alfred to go pick her up, and she got in the back.
He jumped off a cliff, jumping to conclusions. I'm like, if I would have gotten the front seat, like,
oh, who is this dude picking you up? Who is this dude?
Uber.
You just gonna get in the back seat of some stranger?
I was like, bruh. He called me, like, we're done. I'm like, why? Because why?
Go be with him then.
I'm like, I don't even know the man. It was an Uber. I don't even know his name.
Oh, I was heated. Hey, I called up my homeboy. I'm like, hey, bro, let's get this place. We about to live together, bro. I'm done, bro. I can't even do it no more, bro. Hey, call all the girls. Bring out the black book. I'm back, bro. I'm back.
I'm out here in the streets. I'm back. You was about to be back out here.
Hide your daughters. Hide your wives, because I'm back.
Okay. Corey said, listen, it's a blessing that you two went through that and came out on the other side and learned. Yes. Charlene said Jay was brave. He knew Ashley smoked them blacks. I have no doubt she has the hands.
Hey, and she know how to freak the blacks too. So you already know.
I know how to freak the blacks to this day.
So you already know.
To this day, I still know how to freak the black. I don't smoke anything, but I can still, if y'all need me to freak a black, let me know. D said, I blacked out on my husband once. I busted his damn. I busted his car windows and then stood there crying and screaming because my hands were bleeding.
Hold on. You busted the car doors with your hands? Like that's some. You a Gemini. You a Gemini D, ain't you?
Don't put that on us like that.
Cause y'all different.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Y'all different.
How are we different?
Y'all just different. I can, handle the difference, but y'all different.
It's not bad though.
I didn't say it was bad.
So what's there to handle? Exactly.
I ain't gonna get. We be here.
Corey said
for another 2 hours.
Corey said when you blacked out on the drunk girl, she had it coming. Period, Corey. That was warranted. D said, but I've changed. And girl, D said I've changed. D, that's all that matters is that you evolve. I'm not judging you over here. I know your husband did something wrong.
I ain't judging either. Y'all still. How you just gonna blame him like that?
We gotta stick together. Justice said, "Hey, congrats on almost hitting a decade together. We're a year and a half out from a decade. Champion."
Yep.
Joseph said, or Corey said she went Jasmine Sullivan on her husband's car. Period. D said yes, and then he put band-aids on my hands, and I gaslit him. I gaslit him into apologizing. Oh shoot, D's a Scorpio.
I don't know much. I don't know nothing about Scorpios.
I dated a Scorpio.
But like women Scorpios and men Scorpios
are different. No, they're definitely different. Just like men and women Geminis are different. But I dated a Scorpio.
She said I gaslit him into apologizing.
D, at least you're self-aware.
She got that emotional intelligence.
Right. That's being emotional. You like, I gaslit you, and now I know I busted your windows out, but now you're apologizing to me. But it could have been the window busting, could have been a reaction to an initial action. D, let me know if I'm right. Joseph said, damn, D, making us Scorpios look bad. Joseph's a Scorpio too, Lord Jesus. D said, that was back when we were in high school. Oh, that don't count.
Yeah, that don't count. That wipes away when you turn 18.
And I'm embarrassed to say it because I went through his phone and saw a girl's contact under the name Babe. And then spazzed. Come to find out, Babe was me. D. We was just talking about jumping to conclusions. I've totally been the one to jump to conclusions.
I have too.
I used to be the queen of jumping to conclusions.
Hey,
but all my conclusions was correct.
I had my one moment. I had my one moment of being like a creep because I had met this girl she was a bartender. Mm-hmm. Met this girl. I got her number. We were talking for like, and I skydived into conclusions. But let me just throw this out there. I was young, y'all. I was 20, 21. But I got her number. We were talking for like a good 2-3 days. And then I told you I was a creep, right? And so then like we were like texting mad, like back and forth, like bam, bam, bam.
I was together basically.
Like it was like I was feeling you was feeling me type thing. So it just stopped unabruptly, like abruptly. Like I didn't hear anything from her. Like I want to say like the 4th day, then the 5th day. So I'm sitting there having conversations with myself, like, yo, you just gonna stop talking to me? Like what happened? Like where you at? I thought we was having a good time. See, this is why I can't be dating girls like you, because this is all you're gonna do. You're just gonna leave me up in the middle. But then I come back with some, my bad. I've
totally done that before.
I'll come back with some, my bad. I was just having like a really bad day, but
your emotions was all over the place.
But I was like, I really want to get to know you. This past week of talking to you consistently was just like a good time. And then, so I'm just gonna spill my whole heart out to you.
You ain't even gonna say nothing.
I'm gonna spill my whole heart out to you.
You ain't even
and tell you how I really feel. You don't even have you have zero audacity to even hit me back and see how I'm doing. Okay. Block me, delete my number. I don't want to have nothing to do with you again. then I'll write back again saying, hey, like really though, I really want to talk to you. I really want to talk to you because your personality is like mad cool. Your personality is bad, cool. I haven't met no girl like you. It might just only been like 3 days.
Oh my God, y'all. Did I marry a creeper?
All right. Hey, I'm crying. I'm crying, y'all. All right, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh my God.
And so long story short, right?
My baby was all over the place.
Long story short,
Did
right?
she even hit you back?
She did.
Because I would have been like, I'm not calling you back at all.
So-
You're crazy.
So she hit me back, right? And she was like, I was like, hey, what's up? And she was like, hey, what's up? I was like, hey, I just, was, wondering what happened to you, whatever. I want to know if we can go on a date or whatnot. She was like, hold on, you the one that's been sending me these messages this whole time? I was like, yeah. Well, her phone, she had lost her phone. So she was waiting for her phone.
Dang.
She was waiting for her phone to get sent to her from the phone company, which took 2 weeks. No, it took a week. Like a week and a half.
She probably was like boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. So when she got her phone back, popped in her SIM card, all these messages start rolling in from me. And she was like, I can't even talk to you. You crazy, blah, 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 blah. And that was it. And she blocked me.
Damn, I would have blocked you too. That is hilarious.
Hey, my voice was trembling because I was trying so hard not to laugh because I think about that story nowadays.
That is so funny. He said, my bad. Jay was all over the place.
I
right?
was, bro. I was, man.
Corey said, I try not to pay attention to zodiac signs anymore. I want to know what attachment style. That tells me something. Yeah, no, I feel you, Corey. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't be playing with the zodiac signs, but I don't base everything on zodiac signs. Attachment style is everything.
Yeah, love language is huge.
Jay said, Jay was a whole Drake song back then.
Man, that was a whole album.
I've done that before.
Whole album, have you?
Mm-hmm. I've been like, because I can talk. So I've been like telling my little, and then I'll be like, my bad. I was on my period, super emotional. My hormones is everywhere. Y'all, I never have symptoms from periods. Like I've never.
Zero. I can attest.
I don't have any symptoms. I don't have any hormonal changes from periods.
The only time I know that she's on that time of the month is when I look in the bathroom in the trash can and they're just like a used, wrapper. Yeah. I never know when she's on.
I've never had any hormonal changes during that time of the month, but I used to use that to my advantage back then. I used to be like, my bad, I'm just feeling a little emotional. Sorry for because I'd be like, dang, you just about to ignore me?
Joseph says, what are your love languages?
Oh, mine is words of affirmation and quality time.
Mine is gifts of service or acts of service. Not gifts of service. Mine is act of service and quality time.
But our quality time is different.
Yeah. My quality time is us in the same house, present, don't have to acknowledge each other. That's quality time to me.
My quality time is this.
In my skin, that's her quality time. Like if she can be she want to be all up in this.
Yes, this is my quality time. And you guys don't even exist. That's quality time. Like no phone. Jason will be like, babe, I'm listening. I hear you. I'm like, you're not listening to me.
I'm like, we spending time together.
I want to have your full undivided attention.
Like right now, this is quality time that I'm spending with her right now.
I mean, it is, but I don't be wanting to share my quality time with nobody.
D said I would have got my phone back and blocked. Yeah, she blocked me though. She blocked me.
That's so funny. D said, my bad. I ain't been the same since my grandma died. Right, you got to throw something in there. My bad, man. Grandma died 20 years ago. Ever since my grandmama passed away, I just been, emotional highs and lows. I'm really not this crazy though. You want to go back and explain yourself. I'm really cool.
That was my first and last time ever doing something like that. Other than that, I've always been so cool. I mean, I dated a girl and I knew she was cheating on me, but I was cool with it because I really wanted to be with her.
You did?
Yeah. I knew she was cheating. I knew she was cheating on me, but she denied it. I just knew it. Like in my
hadn't, like you didn't catch her.
No, but eventually, like later on, she did come and she like apologized. She was like, "Yeah, I was messing around on you, blah 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 blah." This was like a year or so afterwards. But nah, she was a little Hispanic thing with some curly hair, had a big old trunk.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I don't care what you do, I'm gonna be with you. I don't care if you cheat on me or not.
Dang, where's your self-worth? Oh my gosh. Charlene said, "Lucky, I'm throwing fits and inhaling Dove." Oh my god, that's so funny. D said, "Mine is words of affirmation, and my second is physical touch." Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, words of affirmation is mine.
The physical touch is my third.
Are you big on physical touch? Not really.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I would say yes and no. D said, "My ex cheated and I fake forgave him just so I could get my look back." That is hilarious. Wait, what are y'all's?
D, you low key.
D is a thug.
Low key manipulated. Huh?
Don't do that because I was in high school. Because I manipulated the hell out of like some things before. Definitely.
I think all girls are manipulators.
I think everybody can manipulate
to a certain extent. I don't know how to manipulate people.
I mean, I definitely can. I don't want to. Yeah. I mean, it ain't nothing for me to play the victim. Yeah. I just don't want to. Like, I'm too old for that.
Joseph says quality time is number one for me.
Corey said, "You are hell, ma'am. How to get that look back?" Have you ever cheated on somebody?
Yeah, the girl who cheated on me, I cheated on her.
Oh, did you? That's the only person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I cheated on, because I knew she cheated on me, so I cheated on her.
Have you guys ever cheated on anybody?
Yeah. Have y'all ever cheated on somebody? That's interesting. Have you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you told me. Yeah,
when I was in college.
Yeah. And you made that dude cheat on his girl.
Oh, I wasn't cheating. He cheated.
But you made him cheat.
I can't make nobody cheat. Can't make nobody cheat. I was in my trash. I was having a little trash phase, y'all. Hurt people. I was in my whole like dudes ain't ish mode. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm approve that. And this dude who actually was my ex, he had a girlfriend. And I was like, I actually still really liked him. That was the problem, right? And so I was like, he's a really great guy, and I messed it up. And so in order for me to feel better about it, he cheated on his girl with me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a super trash phase. I was like 23.
Everybody had I feel like everybody can write a book about their like late teens, early 20s, and it'd be interesting because I know I made a lot of mistakes, and I know I did a lot and seen a lot, when I was that age, and I know you have too.
Don't be putting.
I know you have too. Nasty.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nasty.
Do not do that. Let's see. D said it was in high school. He worked at McDonald's and always brought me caramel fraps to school. I wasn't ready to lose that just because he cheated a little. D said, "Yes, I have, but when I was younger, he cheated first."
Hey, what D gonna do is put herself first.
D said, "Yes, I have, but I was younger, and he cheated first." D, all you had to do was say yes.
D gonna put herself first.
Joseph said, "I've only been in one relationship and never cheated. But wait, you cheated, Ray? Who hurt you?"
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a second. Corey said, "I have not, but my relationships are sporadic." Charlene said, hurt people. I'm going to use that for any reason. I'm at fault.
That's her.
Facts. Hurt people. Okay. So I was dating a guy. Actually, it was on my high school boyfriend. Well, I was dating my high school boyfriend, went to college, and college was just a plethora of beautiful men that I was just really excited to see. Yeah. Like I was like finally out of Anderson, Indiana. And it was this dude who was really fine, and I just didn't care. Yeah. So that happened. So, but no, I broke up with my boyfriend, like, I think the next day. The thing was, I just didn't break up with him in time.
Oh, okay. I technically didn't cheat on you
Technically, I did
because I wasn't able to get in contact with you to break up with you.
So I broke up with him because I cheated on him.
I broke up with you, but you just didn't know I broke up with you.
No, I broke up with him because I cheated. I cheated because I didn't want to be there anymore.
I've heard that before. Hey, I just want to let you know, I can't do this, with you anymore because, I actually cheated on you and I can't hurt you again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and break up with you.
It ain't had nothing to do with hurting him. I wanted to be free.
You know what's funny? Now that you said that story, I actually did break up with one of my ex-girlfriends so I could like hang out with another girl. I actually did break up with one of my girlfriends to hang out with another girl. Because at that point I never cheated, and I was like, nah, I can't have that I can't be a cheater, so I got to break up with you. So
I'm not a cheater though. Like,
but at the same time, I was 18 when that happened. So
yeah, I'm not a cheater. I mean, I did it that one time. I broke up with them right after, but I ain't never just been like, my conscience has never allowed me to live like two lives. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't do that.
Date somebody and act like I'm serious, and then I'll be over here like, and I just don't like. That's not the type of excitement I like in my life. No,
we talk about it all the time. It was like I trust her. I never went through her phone. She never went through my phone, and it's like because we trust each other. And I'm too lazy to cheat. I'm too late. I'm be honest.
It just takes too much effort.
I'm too lazy to cheat.
It's too much effort.
For one, I ain't trying to try to build like a relationship with somebody else for us just to get to that point where we're cool enough to where we can go do. Like I don't even feel like doing that.
Wait, Jasmine said, "Who the stories I can tell?" LOL. I was a sheltered child. So when I left home,
she said I left.
Jasmine called me so we can share stories, girl. That is so funny. Joseph said, "Jay, I know you have too. Nasty. Don't do that. No, for real. Because he really be trying to call me nasty, and I'm not."
You made me forget what I was saying.
My bad. I was trying to catch up with the comments.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
You don't have time to cheat.
Yeah, I ain't got time to cheat. And like I told you before, Charlemagne had said on his podcast that when he was cheating on his wife, he was like, I didn't know if she knew or not. So he was like walking around, he like had anxiety and stuff because he was like, she know, because you know how black women gonna be. They'll know, but they'll just ride it out as long as possible with them knowing to see if you're gonna say something. So I know for a fact that she would do the exact same thing. So I could be like cheating on her. I could be cheating on her.
Asking questions.
And like let's say
what was you doing today?
Let's say me and the girl I was cheating on her with went to go get margaritas or something. I come home, she'd be like, "You said you wanted margaritas, right?" So I'd be like, Yeah. She was like, here you go. Here goes some margarita. Did you want tacos? Did you want tacos with your margaritas?
You feeling a little Mexican vibes tonight?
I just felt like you wanted some. I'd be like, yeah, babe. And then that'd be it. And then let's say me and the girl watch the movie. I come home. She'd be like, babe, I really feel like watching a movie right now. You want to watch a movie? Like you would just toy with me the whole time to the point where I'll just come out, babe, I cheated on you.
I know.
We did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. And she could be like, oh, I mean, I knew. She was just toy with me. So I'm like, I ain't even gonna do that because I'll end up telling on myself anyway.
Yeah. I would definitely know. I know your routines too well.
And me, I'm more so like, if she cheats, she cheats. It's gonna come to light. Like I ain't even worried about it. That's my mentality. If you cheat, it's gonna come. It's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out. But also same for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't want to cheat. Like
yeah, I
don't want to cheat.
Like
I mean, I shouldn't. Obviously, right? We're married, but
like I've heard stories of dudes, who cheated on their wives and stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't imagine like hooking up with some other girl, some random girl, then coming home, your wife in bed, and you going cuddling with your wife. Like
that is so like
that's it's trifling.
Dirty.
Yeah, it's super dirty.
Like I could never do that. Like I just wouldn't. I can't like come home, like I said, like lay in the bed with you with that on your conscience, right? Yeah, because you don't deserve that for one thing. I mean, that's just too stressful. Because what if somebody find out, or what if that person, because you know what happens, right? It's like some Steve McNair type thing.
Yeah,
like,
when that woman,
are you gonna leave your wife?
Yeah,
and then you got to make some decisions, and you trying to keep him at bay. You go buy him a car,
yet?
like,
you gonna leave her yet? If
somebody dying,
if
like,
you don't
it's too
say
much.
if you don't say nothing by next week, I'm gonna do it. Like, that's just a whole man.
That's a whole, like, just don't even put yourself in that situation.
Just thinking about that, I'm like, bro, that gives me anxiety.
I don't trust anybody enough to cheat, and that's the other thing too, right? I don't trust anybody enough to cheat because you're probably gonna say something. Like, I don't trust you not to say anything because people love to have dirt.
Next thing I know, she's showing up to my wife's job and stuff like that, taking pictures of, yeah. So I met your little wife, Ashley.
Ooh, wouldn't that crush you?
Man,
that would be so awful. That would be so awful. Dee said, she'll know you're about to cheat before you even know you're about to cheat. Hello? Jasmine said, women will cheat back, and the man will never know. It's like their own personal satisfaction. The whole time still being in the relationship. Women do that a lot. They do that a lot. I don't know. If I was like wanting to stay in the relationship for like monetary reasons, then if I was getting cheated on, I would just cheat back. But outside of that, like, I just would just leave.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be around it. That's just too much negative energy. Dee said, I used to be a player, but with my husband, I'll be like, babe, I'm sorry. This man at work sneezed, and I said, bless you. That is so funny. Jasmine says, some women, let me clarify. That's so funny. No, them Tyler Perry movies scared me out of cheating for sure.
Man.
Literally.
Man. Yeah, next thing you know, you end up paraplegic.
Bruh. In the bathtub. That's exactly what I would do.
Your ex-wife throwing you down the stairs in a wheelchair.
Woo, because I love getting a good little karma back. That'll be me. That would be me. You know me.
Talk about blink twice if y'all need some help.
You want to cheat.
If I cheated on you, then I'm paralyzed. You end up having to take care of me.
I'll take care of you. You ain't gonna be well taken care of, but
because she let the dude. She let the dude in the tub for like 2 hours.
He thought he was about to drown.
Like, he left her in like 2 hours or something like that. Yeah,
it was beautiful.
That's all.
Karma.
That's all bad.
Karma. I watch too much true crime. It takes one glass of sweet tea with a teaspoon of anti. Babe. Yeah. Dee said, I watch too much true crime. It takes one glass of sweet tea with a teaspoon of antifreeze. Right. Jason said, okay, love. Do y'all watch you? D over here on some love type. Is that, but low key, is that the recipe, D? No, I'm playing.
Okay, love.
Oh my gosh. Corey said, Ashley gonna put you in the bathtub and leave a plugged in toaster sitting on the edge of the tub. I wouldn't let it drop in though.
Sure, you get that the insurance money.
Maybe I will let it drop in.
You see how she had to think about that?
Maybe I will let it drop in. Go give me a little young thing. Nah, I'm not even put that out there.
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't. Jasmine said, man, listen, watching Snaps has made me look at relationships differently.
Snapped? What is that?
You never watched that? It's a show where people find out like their significant other, like one of the people in the relationship snaps and kills somebody. Or
I never. What's that on? Is that on Netflix?
No, it's I forget what network it's on. Do you guys know what network it's on?
Yeah,
but it's a show.
I never heard of that.
Dee said yes. Do just a little every day. Over time, he'll get sick little by little and eventually die.
D,
where your husband at?
D,
get your husband out here. I'm gonna be like, Mr. D.
Mr. D.
If you need help, blink. Oh, oxygen. It's on oxygen.
Oh, okay.
If you need help, blink twice.
Hey, D, you have to bring your husband in these chats.
D's husband gonna be like,
I mean, I'm gonna need to see if he all right. As far as we know, he could be in a room tied up right now.
Right, D husband in the room tied up. D, the one that got the toaster on the edge of the tub. She said, "Why are you playing? This is a real story." D said, "Wait, Joseph said D scared me.
D scared me too."
D said, "My hubby makes me take a sip first."
She'd be like, "Boy, ain't nobody trying to kill you right now."
Right, exactly.
Right now.
Boy, ain't nobody trying to kill you right now. Shoot. Don't let him slip up and forget to ask that. I forgot.
I meant to send you this meme, and y'all know Bride of Chucky, right? You know Bride of Chucky. Well, at one part of the movie, she got burnt, like she was charcoal. So somebody took the picture of that and put boyfriend, "Hey, why you blow up my car?" And then it says, it was like me, "Boy, why blow up your car?"
Oh my God! Ain't nobody blew up your car, but you burnt.
Boy, ain't nobody blow up your car. And I'm like, that's how y'all women be though sometimes. Be lying.
Ooh, in the hospital on fire. Boy, nobody thinking about your little dusty car. That is hilarious. Joseph said D probably be like, "I can't slash all my hubby's tires because insurance gonna cover it, so I slashed 3 of them."
Dang. Hey, we appreciate you, D. We love you, D. We love you, D.
I know who I'm calling if I need some backup. Shoot, I'm calling D.
Me too. D got all the secrets.
Bruh, D got all the secrets. I'm like, girl, what do I need to do to get the job done? That is so funny.
Yeah, my eyes is watering right now.
No, this is the thing. Like for me with cheating, think about like Tristan Thompson.
Oh man,
it's just too much.
He's making Chloe look bad.
I mean, Chloe's making Chloe look bad.
Well, yeah, she definitely has a hand in that too. But he ain't making it no better.
But it's just like I don't have the energy to be stressed about what comes along with it.
Yeah, I got other things to worry about.
It takes your focus off of
trying to keep 2 women happy. Nah, I ain't about to do all that.
Yeah, because every time I feel like the woman, well, no, not every time. Some women just like they like targeting married men because there's no attachment.
Yeah.
But some women they get attached. And they be like, "So when you gonna leave your wife?" And then that's somebody gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because that's what. No, it was an NFL player, not Steve McNair. It was another NFL player. I think he played for the Cowboys. I think this was like 2013, 14, 15, right around there. He was cheating on his wife with this girl. She got obsessed and she ended up killing her.
She killed the wife?
Yeah.
See.
And then I think then she shot herself. Mm-mm. Like I couldn't even live with myself knowing that I cheated on somebody and the person I cheated on went and killed you and then killed herself.
And then it's like you everything's cute till it's not cute. Go home. You don't know if she followed you home.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna find out where your wife worked. Like it's just too much. It's just too much to think about.
It's a lot.
And you're dealing with people's emotions. Yeah. Like stop playing with people's emotions.
It's too many variables for me to even take that risk. It's like way too many variables.
And I don't like being stressed out. So I'm trying to manage my anxiety without all that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine managing it with that.
Could you imagine like every time you hear the doorbell ring, bing bong, you think it's like it's your ex at the door?
I got it, babe. I got it. Like, damn, you good?
I'm always getting the mail to make sure nobody sent you. Yeah, nah.
No. So remember I told you my boss, one of my bosses, somebody was sending mail to the building because I guess he was cheating on her. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but my boss maybe it was his ex-wife was sending mail to the building because he had been cheating on his wife with this other girl.
Yeah, see, no, it's just a lot going on. Like then you never know, the girl could send, like the girl I mess with could send her a DM. Look, I just really feel like I need to be woman to woman. Your man is doing XYZ. Like, no,
It's not worth it.
I'm good.
It's not worth it. I don't have time.
D says, I just wouldn't want my daughter growing up seeing me tolerate that foolishness, right?
At all.
Jasmine says, see, that's a whole snap episode right there. Man, a whole snap episode.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole snap episode. So more of the story, y'all, we don't cheat on each other. We ain't got time. Scared. I don't want to anyways, but even if I wanted to.
I'm scared. I
don't have time. It's just too much going on. Plus, he deserves better than that. So I deserve better than that, than all that stress.
You too. All right, guys. We just hit 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Thanks for rocking with us, y'all.
Thank you for chilling with us.
Good conversation.
Before y'all go, make sure you hit that like button. Really appreciate that.
Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Listen, don't be putting D before you do anything.
Hit us up, D.
Don't put no antifreeze in nobody's drinks.
D, before you decide to do something, hit us up. You know.
Let me talk you off the ledge.
So hit us up on Instagram. Be like, hey, I got, this happened. We'll try to help.
We got you, girl. We're gonna talk you off the ledge. But also let your husband know. Like, let us know if he good.
All right, y'all. It was
Corey,
fun.
It was so fun. Thank you for joining us. You guys are awesome.
Charlene,
have a good night.
Good night, Jasmine.
I'll
good
see
night.
Y'all when I get back from the A.
D, good night. Joseph, good night. Everybody, good night. Really appreciate you guys. All right, talk to y'all later.